Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are here for the first time, my name is Sandy Cruz and I am the creator of the iPlanner and iDesign. And what I'm going to show you today in this video is how to use one of the newest products that's on Digitally Speaking, and that's called List It. List It is an iDesign Keynote fillable shape that you just basically tap and fill. And what's so unique about this particular Keynote shape is that you can use it in any planner or anywhere in your iPlanner, or you can customize it to the signature spiral that is in all the iPlanners and iJournals. Let me show you what that looks like. Here I've created this List It, and it gives you the feel and the look of a traditional paper planner because this fits right over your spiral. Let me zoom in so you can see this up close. So there it goes right over your spiral, and you can move this up or down on your page. And if it's in your way, you can just swipe it out of the way and then put it back when you're done. It gives it kind of that feel, even though it's digital, that you're using paper. And when I was using a paper planner, I loved my paper planner. And when I developed the iPlanner back in 2009, when the first iPad came out, I wanted to still be able to have the closest feeling of paper planning as possible. And I keep finding more and more ways and ideas to do that. So let me show you how this file comes. Let's go to my Dropbox. And as you've heard me say before in previous videos, I like to put everything in Dropbox first. That way my file is there, filed away. It's not sitting somewhere in on my desktop. It didn't float away and get lost in the cloud. When I downloaded it to my iPad, my first point of contact with all my downloads, no matter where I purchase them from, start out in Dropbox. So let me go to Collections. Now your filing system will be a lot different in your Dropbox than mine is. Your file structure will be customized to how many files you have. Here's my List It folder. And I'm going to go to the Shapes file. And naturally it comes zipped. And this is the zip file. And it ends in shape.zip. That will need to be unzipped before you can get it to Keynote. Once it's unzipped, you've got a cover sheet, that's a JPEG file, and then you've got a Shapes file, and that is a .key file, for Keynote. So what I'm going to do is tap on that key file, and then I'm going to tap on the three dots here in the upper right hand corner. I'm going to tap Export and find Keynote. And Keynote, I notice, will open up in a new file in whatever folder is most recently used inside Keynote. So here's how the file comes. And what I like to do once I get a file into Keynote is copy, and then I'll add a new page, and I'll paste it on that page. And I'll make it nice and big and center it. And then I'll go back and get the other one. New page, paste, and I'll make it as big as the page, and I'll center it. And now we're ready to start designing our list. I'm going to go ahead and design the one that has the spiral for the iPlanner cut out. But you can use this one in any planner, or you can stick it in a pocket There's several pockets that came with the core kit that you can just put on your page and slip anything into it, and it looks like a clear pocket sleeve that's on your page. And that came with the iDesign core kit, which isn't available anymore, but I'm rolling out pieces and parts of it as individual files now. That way you guys can purchase just what you need and don't have to have the whole core kit with things in it that you may never use. Okay, so here we are looking at the spiral, and I'm just going to tap it, and as you can see, it's a grouped file. This center part right here is just for making your lists. You won't fill that, you won't do anything with that. So in order to separate them, I'm not going to ungroup them. I'm just going to double tap on the part that I want to fill. And I'm going to go to the paintbrush, I'm going to tap image, and I'm going to tap replace, and then I'm going to go to my camera roll and search my albums. I'm going to open up spring and do something real spring looking. Let's see how this blue gingham looks. Well, that's kind of cute. Maybe I can center that up a little bit better. That way there's no white on the edge and it shows the whole list. Oh, that looks cute. Alright, so now I'm going to tap away from it and tap select all and copy. Go to the iPlanner. Let me move this one out of the way and paste. And this part's just a little tedious because I like to get my holes on the spiral perfectly lined up, and I can see I've got to grow it just a little bit more, and it's trial and error. I just keep checking with the top. So there you have it. I have it fit perfectly inside the iPlanner and snapping right into that spiral perfectly. And I can start making my list. Or I can actually do this in Keynote. Now, if you make your list in Goodnotes, naturally, if you're going to move it, you're not going to move the ink with it unless you lasso the ink as well. And that's a little hard sometimes if you have things underneath, images or other ink or something underneath the list. So what I like to do is make my list in Keynote. So to do that, I'm going to add a drawing, and you can go ahead and you can pick which pen you want, the thickness and the color. Let's do blue. And then when you're done, just press done. And then you can tap outside and away from the image, somewhere on the drawing space, select all, copy, go over to your iPlanner and paste. And now you can see that when you move this, it moves the ink as well. So if there's something behind it, you can just grab a corner and move it out of the way, or stretch it and resize it. And another thing, you can't erase the text anymore. So if I have to keep adding to my list throughout the week, I'll go ahead and leave this list here, and as I add to it, I'll switch it out as the most current one in my planner. But that's only if you're compiling a list over time and you're adding to it. Alright, so that is the new product called List It. You can find that in the Digitally Speaking store, along with tons and tons of other iDesign Keynote shapes that are just as easy to fill and use in your planners as the List It. I hope you enjoyed this video and picked up a tip or two. I'll be back in a few days with another video for you guys. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video as well. And when you're subscribed to my channel, you'll be notified when I upload new content. And if you want to be inspired and see what others are doing with the iPlanner and List It and other iDesign Keynote shapes, be sure to come and join us over in the iPlanner Facebook group. Until next time, everyone, goodbye.